Have you ever caught yourself thinking, I can't do this, or I'll never be good enough? And when that thought appears, it feels automatic, almost familiar. You pause for a moment, and suddenly you realize something uncomfortable. These thoughts aren't even yours. Most of the time they come from somewhere much older, from moments in childhood, from words repeated again and again, words spoken by the people who raised us. Today, we're diving into the things your parents said that might still be quietly controlling your life, shaping your decisions, your fears, and your self-worth, even now as an adult, without you even realizing it. One of the most powerful messages a child can absorb is this: you'll never be good enough. Maybe your parents didn't say it directly. Maybe it came through tone, through disappointment, through silence when you needed praise. But your mind translated it clearly. As a child, you naturally want approval. You want to be seen. You want to be valued. So every criticism becomes personal. And slowly, a belief forms. I need to be perfect to be accepted. Years later, that belief follows you. You overwork. You fear failure. You delay starting things you care about. Not because you're lazy, but because deep down, you're afraid of proving that voice right. Some parents say things like, stop crying, be strong, toughen up. At first, it sounds like discipline, but what a child really hears is this: your emotions are a problem, so you learn to hide them. You learn to smile when you're hurting, to stay quiet when something feels wrong, and eventually, you stop recognizing your own emotions. As an adult, this shows up quietly. You struggle to express how you feel. You shut down during conflict. You feel uncomfortable when others get emotional, not because you don't feel deeply, but because you were trained not to, because I said so. A sentence that ends conversations instantly, but it also ends curiosity, confidence, and self-trust. Children raised this way learn obedience, not understanding. They learn that questioning is dangerous. So as adults, they hesitate before speaking up. They doubt their decisions. They seek permission even when none is needed. They say yes too often. They tolerate too much, because standing up for themselves still feels risky. You're too sensitive. You're overreacting. These words slowly disconnect a child from their own inner voice. You stop trusting what you feel. You stop trusting what you see. And over time, you begin asking others how you should feel. As an adult, this creates constant self-doubt. You replay conversations. You minimize your pain. You wonder if you're the problem. Even when your feelings are completely valid, comparison can quietly shape a lifetime. Why can't you be like them? Look how successful they are. A child hears this and thinks, I am not enough as I am. So the habit begins. Comparing achievements, comparing timelines, comparing worth. No matter how much you accomplish, it never feels satisfying because you were taught to measure yourself against others instead of yourself. Some parents teach fear without realizing it. Play it safe. Dreams don't pay bills. Don't take risks. So you learn that safety is more important than fulfillment. As an adult, you silence ideas before trying. You settle early. You postpone dreams, not because you lack talent, but because fear was planted long before confidence could grow. When a parent says, "You made me angry," a child learns responsibility for emotions that aren't theirs, so guilt becomes familiar. As an adult, you apologize automatically. You feel bad for resting, for saying no, for choosing yourself. You carry emotional weight that was never meant to be yours. Awareness is powerful, Because once you notice the pattern, you can interrupt it. You can ask yourself, is this my belief or something I inherited? Healing doesn't mean blaming parents. It means choosing yourself now. It means learning to replace old voices with kinder ones. So the next time that inner voice whispers, "I'm not enough," pause. Listen closely, because it might not be your voice at all. And once you realize that, you gain the power to choose a new one, a voice that supports you, protects you, and finally, belongs to you.